Hey, what's up guys, MGH here and welcome to Season 2 of the Arsenal Career Mode. We have got a lot to do in this episode, including starting off the season with a pre-season tournament, and we're going to be making some signings. I think we're going to be letting some players go, and it's going to be crazy because we don't have long to do it before the games start coming up. We didn't do well enough last year, we need to do better this year. So first of all, we're going to start off by looking at the squad. We've got a few players playing for their national teams right now, but this right here is my best team, right? In my opinion, it's my first team. It's the team that I use week in, week out with a few changes here and there. So we have Sanchez, Aubameyang and Oxlade-Chamberlain as the front three. Now, don't get me wrong, it's very, very strong. But should I be bringing in a proper world-class striker? I think that's what we're going to be trying to do. So maybe Aubameyang will be part of a deal. Maybe he'll be gone. I don't know. We have Ozil, Cazorla and Coquelin in midfield. And then Monreal, Koscielny, Schürrle, Bellerin and Cech. On the bench, we have some strong players. Gabriel, we have Gibbs, Wilshere, Tielemans, who really should be playing in the first team, I guess, now that he's 80 rated. We've got Ramsey, Walcott and Welbeck. And now we've got all of our players who were out on loan last season back into the squad. We have a lot, and I mean a lot of players. Too many players, so we will be... I think we're going to have to be quite brutal here and release quite a lot of these players. And when I say release, I mean sell them. I'm not going to release them for free, obviously. So, guys, on the transfer list, we have Hayden, Martinez, Sonogo, Chesney, Debuchy, Giroud and Campbell. You're probably thinking a lot of those players should be staying, but I need to make sure the players that I've got at the club are part of what I want to do. These players aren't that. They just are not players that I want to keep at the club and use them. We've got Jenkinson back, so he will take the place of Debuchy as my backup right back. And he's worth 8.5 million. It seems silly just to keep him on the books just for the sake of it. And it's the same with Giroud. I'd rather play Welbeck up front ahead of him. And obviously if we do bring in another striker, we've got Alexis and Walcott that can play there. Nah, we don't need Giroud. Campbell, not the biggest fan of him this year. I'm not sure what it is, but again, we've got Gnabry back from his loan now from West Brom. I'd rather play him ahead, so that's just the way it is, guys. Going out on loan again, we've got Crowley, Akpom, Tourelle, Silva, Iwobi, Bjelic. Those are the players that we want to loan back out. Otherwise, everyone else is staying except from this man here. What do we do with Aubameyang? Do we keep him? Or do we include him in a swap deal and bring in a better striker? I just don't know. Here is my transfer shortlist, guys. We've still got Samper and Carvalho on the list, but I'm not so sure I need to bring any of those two in. But in terms of strikers, we've got Morata, Benzema and Lewandowski. Now, the reason Lewandowski's on here is because you guys won't stop going on about him. In the comments of pretty much every episode, someone says you should get Lewandowski. So he's there just so we can see how much he would cost. And who knows, maybe he would be absolutely fantastic. But the guy I really want, I think, guys, is Benzema. I mean, I look at this guy's stats. He is just the ultimate striker. I mean, just look at these stats. I think he would do so well. We couldn't afford him last season. I think we can this year because we do have £54 million and we have Aubameyang who could be part of the deal. So straight away, guys, I'm going to go ahead and make an offer. I think this is the guy I want and we're just going to go ahead and do it. So we're looking at the same kind of price as last year, around the 40 to 60 million mark. So we're going to go ahead and throw in... Well, first of all, I'll put 30 in and see how much Aubameyang is worth. I think he's 17.5. Okay, he's 17 million. So let's call that 25 or so in a deal. I think Aubameyang plus 30 million is actually very, very respectable. It might actually be overpaying slightly, but I want to get this deal through, and it probably would be the only deal we do. So even if I do overpay just a tad, I'm not sure it matters too much. I just want my man. Anyway, it's time to pick ourselves a pre-season tournament. We have, wow, okay, we've got quite a good few selection of teams here that could be difficult to play against. I'm straight away looking at the Argentinian one because it looks very winnable. In the other groups, we've got the likes of Barcelona, Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, and then Napoli, PSG, CSKA. I mean, I've got a feeling that I might actually be better off going for the easier choice here. For the sake of £600,000, I think it's probably worth it. So we're going to go and select the Argentina pre-season tournament. What? How? How is that fair? They want me to win the Champions Cup. What? That is absolutely ridiculous. How am I meant to win the Champions League? That is... Oh, I can't believe that. And to make things worse, this is ridiculous. Real Madrid want 55 million plus Aubameyang. I can't believe that. There's no way I'm doing that, but I'm willing to go to 40. I think 40 would be absolutely fair. If they say no to that, then maybe I'll just use cash only and not include Aubameyang. So it's the first training session of Season 2. I've gone with Tielemans, Rene Adelaide for 2 drills, Gnabry and Schürrle. I'm hoping that these guys will grow nice and quick. I think Schürrle will take a bit of time now. He's already 81 and those stats will go up slowly, especially if he keeps getting Fs. Okay, so we have our first transfer offer for a player that's up for sale, and that is Debuchy. I wouldn't be upset to let him go. We do have Jenkinson instead now. I'm going to counter though. I think 8.5 is absolutely fair as a value. I'm going to go ahead and counter 9. The extra million will help for sure, especially if I'm going to be buying Benzema with just cash. And what a surprise. Real Madrid will not accept any less than 55.5 million. I think that's ridiculous. That is not fair at all. So I'm going to remove Aubameyang from this deal. Let's do 50. Let's try 50. He has improved. Therefore, his price has gone up. I will accept that. We'll do 50. Anyway, it's time for the first game of the season, or the first friendly, I should say, of the pre-season tournament. And it's up against Real Sociedad. We've got Chesney in goal. He's number 35. That looks so wrong. But we get a 4-0 win. Well, that didn't work. They want 74 million. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm just going to have to go for it. 50 plus Aubameyang. I'm going to actually do this. It's absolutely insane money, but we need the best of the best if we're going to win the Champions League. Let's just do this deal. Please accept it. But as I'm sure you saw there, Gladbach have emailed back and they are only going to do 8 million. So fair enough. I'm just going to take it. I need the cash now. Thank you, Debuchy. See you later. Into the next pre-season game against River Plate. They could be a bit of a bogey team. Let's see if we get a win. We do. We get a 2-0 win, but Chambers has picked up an injury. That's never nice to see in a friendly. Is it going to be a bad one? I hope he's not out for too long. Let's have a look. And he's out for 6 weeks. Okay, he should be back in time for, I would say, the second Premier League game or so, but he's not a first-team player. That's okay. We'll take it. Hooray! We finally come to an agreement with Real Madrid, 50 million plus Aubameyang. Do you guys think this is worth it? Because I do. I think this is going to be worth it. I really hope he's not a flop. 200k a week is a lot of money, but we're going to do it. Let's sweeten the deal as well. Let's just get this done and dusted before I have second thoughts. But an 88 rated striker is going to cost a lot of money. It's as simple as that. Let's just get this deal done. Right, finally, all my players are back from international friendlies or whatever they were. And we have our fully first team for this game against Boca Juniors. And it's a 3-1 win. We have won all 3 of our games. But Bellerin did actually get a red card. And because of our progress in the pre-season tournament, we're through to the semi-finals. We get £1.8 million. Very nice. Oh my God, here it is, guys. It's been done. Benzema has accepted the deal. It's cost me so much money, but at this point, guys, I think this is my only option to give me the best chances of succeeding this season. Benzema up front. What do you guys reckon? Is it a good deal? I think it is. Boom. We're doing it. Come on, Benzema. Right, so we have a transfer offer for Emiliano Martinez. We're going to go ahead and let him go because we've got more than enough goalkeepers now. We've got a loan offer here for Tural, a player that I definitely want to try out at some point, but maybe just not yet. I think I'm going to let him go for another season, and then maybe next season when he's in the 70s, we can get him into the squad a bit more. But I'm sure he'll do very well out for another loan. So it's semi-finals time in the pre-season tournament. It was at home, so I thought we're definitely going to win this. Of course we do. Against Lyon, a 4-0 victory, and Benzema has scored his first goal. It's not his official debut because it's not a proper competitive game, so I thought it wasn't a bad thing to simulate it. And there you go, we're through to the final. And that, of course, means some more money. We have 2.5 million put straight into the bank there. Thank you very much. And now another loan deal has come through, and Rotherham want to take Chuba Akpom out on loan, so that's fair enough. We'll let him go. Good luck, Chuba. Here's another loan deal. Oldham Athletic want to take Iwobi. Now, I'm a little bit worried about Iwobi. He's only 59 rated at 20 years old, so I'm not sure how he's going to fit into the club unless he grows rapidly. So this could be his last chance out on loan. Let's see how he gets on. And another loan here. Charlton Athletic want to take Bjelic out on loan. That's absolutely fine. He's definitely someone I want to use in the future. I really like the look of his stats. And now into the final against Bayer Leverkusen. This is why I picked this tournament. It looked like the easiest, and we've gone ahead and won every game while simming. We've got the win, and we'll take the money home, mate. And that is that, guys. That's the start of the season. We've done our pre-season tournament. It wasn't the most exciting, but it was very efficient. We got it done without even playing a single game ourselves, which is obviously great. We got some nice money from it. But that is looking even better. Look at this team. Benzema up front, 88 rated. Sanchez is now 87. Ozil's 87, of course. Oxlade, I think I'm going to have to train him a little bit more this season. He's like the odd one out at 81, but he plays so well. Straight away, we're looking a lot lighter on the reserves. We've got rid of quite a few players on loans and obviously selling a few of them as well. There's one player I'm still not sure about, and that is Arteta. Would I use him ahead of some of the younger players that I've got? Would I rather go ahead and throw Crowley into a game? Or Maitland-Niles, who can play centre mid as well? I just don't know. So let me know in the comments below. Should I get rid of Arteta? Sonogo's still on the list. Giroud's still on the list. But maybe I should keep Giroud. Yeah, I think I might, you know. I feel like I was a bit harsh on him. Maybe I should give him another chance. But guys, that is the end of the episode. I really hope you're enjoying Season 2 already. There was no gameplay in this episode, but in the next one, we kick off the season against Aston Villa. And in real life, a couple of years ago, we lost to them on the opening day in real life. So we cannot afford to do that this season. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out the official MGH store, shop.officialmgh.com. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. And I will see you next time.